A little bad beats, bad bets, and bad for the books. A recap of what happened this past weekend from a betting market perspective. And look, there were some tough beats yesterday in the NFL. You had the Vikings Rams, let's say you had the under 48.5. The Stafford interception equals a 2-yard drive. That's a defensive score, essentially. It's a punt return touchdown. And they still need the late field goal after the Rams couldn't burn the clock on the final drive. Lands 53. Tough if you had Minnesota LA under. What about the Eagles Giants under? That might have been, I mean, look, the worst beats come on unders. I swear they do. This game's 3-3 at halftime, sitting at under 41. Fromm had 21 yards passing before he got benched in the third quarter. But Philly gets a fourth quarter pick six, and the Giants put together one garbage time touchdown drive, the only good drive of the day, equals 34-10 final, sneaks over the total. Brutal beat if you had the under in that one. What about the Chiefs Steelers under 44? Tomlin kicks the field goal down 30. And then he leaves Big Ben on the field down 36-3 in the closing minutes to guide the meaningless TD drive. Tough beat if you had the under in that one. And of course, from a bowl perspective, the Military Bowl, the Fenway Bowl, the Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl, getting the best of the number. Well, you got the best of the number in any of those bowl games. It's kind of a bad beat because none of them are going to get played. Getting the best of the number doesn't help when the games get canceled. We talk about bad bets yesterday. The Chargers stand out. You know, the pros bet the Chargers. The Joes bet the Chargers. The Chargers' money line was on every parlay. The Chargers were all the teasers. And the Texans won straight up as 13-point dogs, a wire-to-wire job. Bad bet on L.A. Falcons, minus 4.5 to minus 7.5. No Jared Goff for the Lions. That said, the Falcons clearly showed once again they can't be laying minus 7.5. Atlanta wins the game by only 4. Snow game in Seattle, nothing but Seahawks money and under money. The Bears' late touchdown drive and the 2-point conversion. Well, the Seahawks money, bad bet. The under money, bad bet. Bears and over cash. And there was lots of Broncos money yesterday. The Broncos finished +3 in turnovers. But the offense was no better with Locke than with Bridgewater. Denver loses to Las Vegas. Bad bets on the Broncos. When it comes for bad for the books, there was nothing but Bucks money. There was nothing but under money in Carolina, Tampa Bay. And if you had the under, that was a sweat and a half in the last 10 seconds. Darnold throws a fourth down incomplete on the garbage time drive, but oops, it's a pass interference. And they get first and goal with 6 seconds left, and the clock goes to zeros on an incomplete, but the refs put 1 second back on the clock, and they still get one more incomplete pass from Darnold. The game stays under. But that last 20 seconds took 5 years off your life if you had that under. 32-6 final. That was bad for the books. Bengals money yesterday, minus 2.5 to minus 7.5. A number of books, that was their biggest liability of the day. And obviously, Baltimore with COVID absences everywhere. And a third-string quarterback. And nobody in the secondary. And it showed 41-21 to Cincinnati in that ball game. That was bad for the books. The Joes bet the Jets. The Jets with the goal line stand at the end to hang on for the winning cover. That was bad for the books. The pros bet the Bills in their statement game at New England. That was bad for the books. Favorite and over cash on Sunday night. That's not the best for bookmakers. Dallas took the money on game day. And, of course, one from the NBA worth noting, the Heat and the Magic. Early start yesterday. Miami opened -9. They closed minus 10.5. Lands right in the middle with a 10-point win. Heavy under money as well. 93-83 final. When it lands in the middle on the side and the under gets steamed and cashes, yeah, that's bad for the books too. There you have it. Bad beats, bad bets, and bad for the books.